Okay, I'm ready. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with another Ask Nikki. Like I said in my last video, I am trying to get back on track with my normal schedule of Ask Nikki's on Mondays and story times on Thursdays. Hopefully it continues to go well, okay? But I hope you guys are excited for today's Ask Nikki. If you are new to my channel or new to this series, first of all, please don't forget to hit that huge subscribe button so that you're notified of each time I upload a video, which will be consistently going forward. And secondly, if you are new to this series, let me explain it really quick. Like, my Glamazons will email me at asknikki@yahoo.com with issues or problems that they may be facing in their life right now. I give my mediocre advice, but the really cool part about this series is that my Glamazons have just as much of a say, and they can give their advice as well by participating in the polls. You can find it on the top right hand corner of your screen, as well as commenting down below and just having a conversation. If they agree with me, cool. If not, then they let me know why, and they let you know why, and we just all have a big conversation about it. So I love this series, so I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Today's Ask Nikki isn't in my room because my room is just like all over the place right now because we have an infant, and like we have like all kinds of contraptions and like a bassinet and a swing and stuff in the room, and it's just too much. Sorry I'm not in my usual bed and like, you know, just chilling, but you know, I busted out the pink backdrop so we can have a little fun, okay? As usual, before we get into today's Ask Nikki, today's glamour shot of the day is my gorgeous Glamazon Emily. She looks so beautiful. Thank you so much for sending me your glamour shot love on Instagram using your hashtag Glamazon shot. Like I said, I just love seeing all your beautiful faces, and just like all of the love and support is just amazing. Thank you guys so much for always loving me and being there for me, and just being down for my ass, okay? Thank you so much. You guys know that I would not be here without you, and I could not do this without each and every one of you guys, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now let's answer some questions with my mediocre advice, okay? Y'all ready? Get your popcorn, get your wine, you know, find you a comfortable spot, girl, because we're about to get all the tea from my Glamazons. So this first email is from my Glamazon Casey. If you don't know this already, if you want to remain anonymous, let me know in your email before you get started in your story so that I can give you another name. But this is from my girl Casey. Hey Casey, and her subject line is, please read when you get the time. It's about a man. Girl, when is it not? Hi Nikki, my name is Casey. I'm 20 and I'm from Dallas, Texas. Hey! I know you may not read this with your 1,000 emails a day, but in case you ever do get the chance, I want you to know that you really do make a difference. You've helped me through a lot, even if you don't recognize it. Oh, thanks. Here's the deal. I dated this guy for 6 months and he broke up with me in March. It's now been 6 more months and I still see him almost every day. He still thinks of me as one of his best friends. We are still sexually active and I'm still that much more in love with him. The problem is he's admitted to being in love with his best friend's wife. She's in love with him. They talk about having babies together and they've been having sex for the past 3 months. He doesn't know that I know. How do I manage the strength to walk away from someone who has feelings for me but not enough? I'm still so incredibly in love with this man. It seems like he's the best I can do. He was perfect for me in every way and my heart is broken. Help please, I don't know how to stop being so weak. Love, Casey. Oh, this makes me sad. So, you dated this guy for 6 months, but he broke up with you in March. It's been another 6 months. You guys are still like, you know, doing the deed, but he's in love with his best friend's wife and she's in love with him too. So like, wait a minute. She's in love with, they talk about having babies and they've been having sex for the past 3 months. So they're just having an affair. Okay. And you in the love triangle. Okay. Love square? This is really hard because it's so easy to tell someone, get over it, stop it, like move on. But that's just not the way that we work as humans. It's just really not. I've heard this saying, and I don't know if you've heard it, but it's like, however long you're with a person, it takes double that time to get over that person. Let's just say, for example, your situation, Casey, like you were with him for 6 months. So double that, that would be a full year before you like fully got over him. I think that rule only applies if you separate yourself, like in every way, shape, or form, and like you cut communication, you're not sleeping with him. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. What breaks my heart about this entire thing is that this whole situation makes you feel like your feelings are valid. Like, I can't even imagine how you're feeling connecting with you like that, and it's like one-sided and you have these feelings, but they are having fun with you, but then, you know, they're in love with somebody else. You're like aware that it's possible for them to have those types of feelings for someone, just not you. And like, that has to hurt so bad. And that is why I would tell you to peace out, man. The question is, how do you stop being so weak? First of all, don't beat yourself up for being weak. It's just like being human. You can't help who you have feelings for. The only thing that you can do, try to help yourself, girl, get over him. And honestly, the only way that you can do that, especially if you just have so many feelings and so many emotions for this person, I know that it sounds hard, and I know that it is hard. It's so much easier said than done. But if you don't, like, for a lack of better words, it's like a band-aid, like rip yourself away from him, you are going to continue to go through this, and then your emotions are going to keep getting into it, and your feelings are going to be hurt. I mean, shit, my feelings would be hurt. You know what I'm saying? I feel so much for you. You don't feel the same way for me, but you feel that way about some lady that's married to your best friend. And it makes you feel like there's something wrong with you, and there's nothing wrong with you. Like, you cannot like sleep with him again until you genuinely just don't have no feelings for him, and you just want like eye candy and y'all good with having that type of agreement. You cannot continue sleeping with him and like it's one-sided and you are just so emotionally invested and he's not, because it's not fair to you. Honestly, it's such a terrible feeling to feel like that person doesn't want you, but you just want them so bad, you know? But what I would do to make the pain stop would be to rip it off like a band-aid. Honestly, it hurts so bad in the beginning, just like a band-aid. That shit hurts, girl. Like, you're gonna cry. It's gonna be a whole mess. It's gonna be very, very ugly before it gets pretty, okay? And you get to the other side and you allow yourself to go through the time that you need to get over him, then once you're over him, you're over him. And at that point, girl, you want to be friends with him, or you want to be friends with benefits, and you want to do whatever you want to do with him, do that, because you'll be strong enough at that point to understand, like, this is just play. Like, this is just a little something to keep me entertained, but it's not going to turn into anything, and I'm okay with that. That's what's always worked for me. For me to get over somebody, I have to peace out. Literally, that is why that phrase is like my motto in life, like piecing out, because that's how I've been able to get over shit. I've been able to get over exes. I've been able to get over friendships that didn't work out. I've been able to get over losing a job, or like, you know, family drama or whatever, because sometimes, girl, you just need to peace out. Peacefully and gracefully peace out, because sometimes that's just what it takes for you to just get your whole life together and just get your shit together, and nobody's messing with your emotions, because you're not a toy. You're not somebody to be played with, and this is hurting your feelings. I know that it's really hard, but it gets easier every day, but not if you keep sleeping with him. I'm just saying. So that is how I would deal with it. I hope this helps. Definitely let our girl Casey know what you would do, or your advice, up in the polls right here or down in the comments below. Let's help each other out. But Casey, I hope that this helped. I hope my mediocre advice helped just a smidge. Definitely check out the comments below and the polls to see what your fellow Glamazons think that you should do about your particular situation. I hope that it gets better, love. I wish you the best of luck. The next email is from my girl Bianca. Hey Bianca, and her subject line is, how can I build confidence in myself? Hey, my name is Bianca. I live in Dallas, Texas, and this feels weird. Are all of my Glamazons today from Dallas? Yas! It all began back in middle school. I've always been a shy girl, sometimes a crybaby, but in middle school it became worse. I started my period around the time I started 6th grade, and one thing I always heard was, oh, your period might be a little crazy at first, but it'll even out in a few months, maybe up to a year. The thing is, though, it never fucking did. Deep down, I think I knew something was wrong, but years passed and I just never brought it up again after being told so many times, just wait it out. You know how when you're on your period, you're more emotional and stuff? Basically, that's how I felt all the time. When I was a senior in high school, I finally brought it up again, all the problems I've been having, and it wasn't my period being out of whack that got the doctor's attention. It was because I had accelerated hair growth or something. I still got to deal with unwanted hair growing under my chin. Basically what happened with my body was it was producing too much estrogen once I hit puberty, which is why I had the unwanted hair, why I grew up to be 5'11", why I ended up sounding like a man. I'm on birth control pills right now, which helped me a bunch, but back to my original question, do you know how I could build self-confidence? Like I said, I hit puberty and started middle school and it was hell. I wasn't teased or made fun of by a lot of people, but still, the damage is done by those 5 assholes. It would always either be over my voice or my height. Not many things bother me as much, but sometimes when someone brings up my voice, I just want to cry or go into autopilot mode, which is where I just go through the motions, but I really don't react or whatever. You know, we all go through this, especially girls. I'm sure that guys go through it, but I don't know about how puberty hits boys, but I can tell you a little something about how puberty hits girls. Either you've already had puberty hit you or it's about to hit you, but it hits you. It slams into you like a freaking freight train, okay? And I wish somebody would have warned my ass. When puberty hits you, your body goes through so many changes, hormonally, physically, and mentally, an all-encompassing change, and it lasts for a really long time. Some people longer than others, some people more extreme than others, like yours, Bianca. Your estrogen level, it skyrocketed and made you feel like all types of emotional, and then literally your body physically starts showing changes like hair growth or whatever. First of all, puberty is absolutely normal. And it is gonna suck. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it and tell you that it's not gonna suck. It's gonna suck, okay? Your emotions are everywhere. Sometimes you don't understand why you're crying. I remember legit, you guys, like I was in the throes of puberty. And I wanna say I was like 13, 14, because I started my period when I was like 12. I legit remember, you guys, one time I went into my bathroom and I was like brushing my teeth or getting ready for bed or something. And I looked at myself in the mirror. And for some reason, you guys, I look like a troll. I looked so ugly. I don't know if I just looked so ugly to just myself or if I just genuinely looked super ugly because puberty was kicking my ass. Either way, I remember that feeling. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna live my life being like and feeling ugly like all the time. This is like my life. And it's really hard to remember that it's just temporary that you feel that way, okay? Because I felt that way and I remember it was such a strong feeling and I like freaked out. If at any point you feel like what you're going through is not normal, go see your doctor, honestly, because it could be a sign of anything like your estrogen levels or like low iron or low blood sugar or whatever. You just don't know. Like, don't wait. Seriously. If you ever at any point feel like, you know, this is like the most and I can't, go to your doctor and figure out what's going on. It's better to know than to wait. So that's what I would say about that. We all have insecurities. All of us, whether it's your voice, your height, your hair, your skin, your features, your, you know, how you talk. Every single person has insecurities and it really does stem from like elementary or middle school. So you getting made fun of in middle school about your height, about your voice, kind of sticks with you because like that's when you were the most vulnerable. And there's something about that moment in your life when someone makes fun of something about you for the very first time. It'll stick with you because it's the first time anybody has ever brought something to your attention that they feel like isn't normal, and then it like sticks with you for the rest of your life. Honestly, when I was a kid, as most of you guys know, if you don't know from my story times, I had a speech impediment. I had a really bad lisp. I was super hairy, like my legs, my arms, girl, it was a mess. And I was just like really nerdy. I got made fun of for my lisp. I got made fun of for my mole, and I got made fun of for being really hairy. I can laugh about it now because I don't care, but it took me so long, you guys, to get over those insecurities because it was just one of those things. I think that I had first gotten made fun of all of those things when I was like in elementary school. But the good thing about it was that I had a big brother that made fun of me a lot. And when I asked him, why are you so mean to me? Why do you keep making fun of me all the time? And he told me one time, I remember he was like really real with me, and he was like, I make fun of you the way that I do because other people are going to make fun of you no matter what. It's just the way people are. And you have to learn how to deal with it. Like, you can't just cry. Only way that I got over it and like, okay, I'm different. Like, the biggest thing was my lisp and my mole. For some reason, this. And it's so funny though, because like then I got older and I started seeing girls like get this pierced where like, you know, they have a diamond or whatever. And I was like, oh, y'all think it's cute. That's why y'all were making fun of me. But I was like fully prepared to live the rest of my life with that speech impediment. There's nothing I could have done about it. It had to go away on its own. If it didn't go away, I mean, it is what it is. It literally was like overnight. One day I woke up and it was gone. At the end of the day, you can't always change everything about yourself to like please other people. It doesn't matter. Building up self-confidence is something that takes time, and you just have to, it's like a mantra. You have to repeat the same things over and over to yourself, that you're smart, you're beautiful, you're worthy, you matter. You have to decide whether or not you're gonna let your insecurities run your entire life. I mean, really, like, are you not gonna go to that party because you're insecure? Like, don't miss out on life. Don't let your insecurities run you, because you're going to regret it. I wish that there was like a magical way to make it happen overnight. There's not. It literally, it's just work and keeping yourself in the right mental space. You are beautiful. You gotta live it, girl. You gotta, I'm the shit. Because if you don't think you're the shit, who is? I hope this helps, Bianca. Let your girl Bianca know your tips and tricks. How do you keep your self-esteem up, your self-confidence? Do you have like a mantra every morning? Do you have issues with self-confidence? Let me know and Bianca know down below. I love you, Bianca. Thank you so much for writing to me, and it will get better. Like, it will. Just keep telling yourself you that one. So we're gonna go to the last email because it's getting really dark down here and the lighting is getting so cray. So my next email is from my Glamazon, but she wants to be anonymous, so I'm gonna give her a name, and we're gonna name her Selena. Okay, so this is for my girl Selena, and her subject line is, it's short and simple, but I still need your help. I'm a 15-year-old sophomore, and unfortunately I have a huge crush on my cousin's ex-boyfriend. No. They broke up about a month ago, so this is still a little fresh, and plus the relationship was long distance. I knew him before her since the 4th grade, and we went to school together since then until 7th grade. He moved, then 10th grade year I moved to where he moved to, and now we attend the same school again. And Nikki, he's so cute. My cousin and him didn't work out clearly, and he's just my friend now, and I'm 98% sure that he has a crush on me too. He's always posting me on his Snapchat, and I post him on mine too. Yeah, I feel like crap for having a crush on him, but darn it, he makes me smile. And school isn't fun until I see him, and his personality is so dope, and I don't feel like it's just a little crush, Nikki. It's serious. I get butterflies every time he talks to me, and I smile every time I see him. So I want to know if I'm wrong and if I should stop what I'm feeling. And if we do end up together, how could I possibly tell my cousin? I'm in a pickle, Nikki. Please help. I inserted videos of us, but thanks. Love you. You got videos? Okay. You need to watch these videos, girl. the way he laughs at himself. Oh, you're pretty. Aw, that's cute. Okay, so let's get back to the problem, okay? Like, y'all are cute and everything, but this boy was with your cousin. So I don't have enough information to give you like full-on advice, all right? So I'm just gonna give you like, you know, I'm gonna give you hypotheticals because, you know, I'm gonna fill in the blanks as best I can and give you hypotheticals based on that. Number one, you say that he was with your cousin, but it was long distance. So like they were never like around each other, or were they around each other? And how long were they together? You didn't tell me how long they were together. You just said that they broke up a month ago. How serious was it? How long were they together? Why did they break up? Did he do something to her? Did she do something to him? Was it mutual? Let's just say it wasn't super serious because it was mostly long distance. Let's just say that they were only together for a few months. And let's just say it was a mutual breakup because of the long distance. Okay, I'm filling in the blanks here. I still, no matter what, I honestly feel like you should talk to your cousin because family and blood comes first. Like, for real. you don't want to sit up there and be beefing with your cousin over a boy. You don't want to do that. Like, I know that he makes you smile and y'all are all cute and everything, but family comes first. And a lot of times we forget that, and it's really sad because, like, family's family, man. Like, that's your cousin, that's your sister, those are the people that grew up with you, and like, they need to have your loyalty number one. Now that's if you have a good relationship with your cousin. Okay, now if this is like a cousin that's like, you know, second or third cousin, you don't really know them, well then, you know, I know you like him and everything, but like, you don't want to hurt your cousin's feelings, because like, that would, you have to think about it from her perspective and her shoes. So like, you know, her being your cousin, would you be okay with her getting with one of your exes that like broke your heart or hurt your feelings or whatever? Like I said, it all depends on the context of their relationship and how it ended. But either way, you should have a conversation with your cousin, just like you had a conversation with me, because I get it, I understand it, just by your email, that he makes you happy, he makes you giddy, he makes you have butterflies in your stomach. And sometimes that's all it takes when you're talking to your family. And if it wasn't that big of a deal, if it wasn't that, you know, deep of a relationship, you know, then that's your cousin. Go talk to your cousin and be like, hey girl, look, let me tell you something, okay? I know that it didn't really work out between y'all, but like, you know, I feel like we have a connection, and like, you know, he just makes me feel all of this, and I just want you to tell me how you feel about that. And like, you know, you matter to me, and I love you, you're my cousin, so like, let's talk about it. You seem kind of nervous about it, which makes me feel like there's a chance that the breakup was a little messy, or like she's still not over him or whatever. And if that's the case, girl, you have to respect your cousin's feelings, and you have to be sensitive to her feelings, because like, if she's still hurt and she's like still trying to get over him, you can't just be like, you know, picking his ass up and, you know, like start talking to him or whatever, and your cousin's all hurt. Boys come and go, really. And I know that, you know, once you get fixated on that one person, especially at school, that just makes your whole life, and like, school is so boring without them, and like, you can't wait to see them, and you purposely just like get all cute and done up in the morning just because you know that you're going to see them. That's like it's such an amazing feeling, and you don't want to let it go, but you still have to care about the people that mean something to you, which is your family and your best friend. They still matter, no matter who you have a crush on. So I would personally have a conversation with my cousin first, and like, be real with her and talk to her. You know, she might need someone to talk to, and that person could be you, and her feelings should take precedence over your feelings for him, because that's your cousin. I would be such a hypocrite to sit here and tell you guys, you matter, your thoughts matter, your feelings matter, all that matters, but your cousin don't matter if they don't agree with you and they don't let you have what you want. Like, no, it's, you know, across the board, you matter, and your cousin matters, and her feelings matter. So like, you know, that's family, that's blood, you know? So that's how I would handle it. Let Selena know how you would handle it up in the polls, down in the comments below. Have you ever been in this situation? How would you handle it? Would you, you know, talk to your bestie, talk to your cousin, or would you just go for it and be like, you know what, that was y'all, this is us, you know, one has nothing to do with the other, you know, feelings are feelings. You know, let me know down below, even if it's different from my own opinion. That's just how I would handle it, because, you know, I just feel like a lot of times these types of situations really do break up families or best friends, and it's just a lack of communication. You know what I'm saying? It's a simple conversation that could be had that can really just like clear up all the air. I hope that helps, Selena. I wish you the best of luck in your situation. I know that it's hard and it gets real messy sometimes when you have a crush on somebody, but that is it today for Ask Nikki. I just heard my baby cry, so I need to go up there and see what's going on. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this Ask Nikki. Definitely shoot me over an email if you would like your chance to be featured on another Ask Nikki video. Again, the email that you should be emailing me at is asknikki@yahoo.com. If you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful in any way, please don't forget to give this video a like and share it with your family and friends that may find it helpful as well. Again, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and while you're down there, hit that notification bell so you're not missing out on any new videos. Would love to see you back here later in the week for another story time on Thursday, so make sure you're here for that. Also, before you leave, if you're not already subscribed subscribe to our family channel, please don't forget to do that, because we really do have some really fun videos that we've already created that are going to be going up on that channel really soon, and it gives you more of an insight to me and my boys and our family and everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming and chilling with me for Ask Nikki today, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Peace out.